Hey everyone, it's Lisa from the blog farmhouseonboone.com, and today I'm going to share another What We Eat in a Week Cook With Me video. Today's video is sponsored by Thrive Market. I've shared them on here before, but Thrive Market is a great place to get natural and organic foods delivered straight to your door. If you live in an area like mine, there's certain specialty, organic type of ingredients that you might just not be able to find at your local grocery store. I love using it for spices, dried goods, tomato products like organic ketchup and pasta sauce and tomatoes, coconut milk, coffee. They have a great organic coffee as well. They make it really easy on the website to sort and shop by your diet. So if you abide by a certain diet, like you're gluten-free or dairy-free or keto, you can enter those things in on the website. It makes it really easy to pull up exactly what you want. Also now, I've been ordering for so long. I've been a Thrive Market customer long before they sponsored my channel. I always can just go into my recent order and pick all the things because I usually just end up getting a lot of the same things over and over again to use in my cooking. Thrive Market now offers 2 different membership options. So it used to be that you only could just pay yearly, but now you can get Thrive Market on a month-to-month basis. So if it's something you're not sure if you're going to love, you can always try it out, pay month to month. You do get a little bit of a savings by paying all at once, which is what I do, but that option is now there. I'm excited to announce that Thrive Market is offering first-time customers 25% off their first order and a free gift. You can find that in the description box below or going to thrivemarket.com/farmhouseonboone. Tacos is one of our favorite meals to make all the time just because you almost always have the ingredients on hand. I recently picked up a big order of chicken from a local farm, so a lot of my meals this week will focus on chicken. I got some boneless, skinless breasts and seared them in butter, then sliced them thin and added some of my Thrive Market taco seasoning, which I almost always have on hand. Lately, we've been going to a Mexican market in our area and picking up some really good corn tortillas, salsa, and then we also recently found this green salsa that's so ridiculously hot that we just have to put a really tiny amount on it. It's unbelievably hot. I also like to put some raw onions in a bowl. To me, tacos aren't tacos without something fresh like cilantro or raw diced onion, avocado, something like that. Today all we have is onion and I just will pile it on my taco. The kids not so much. I served this meal with some brown rice cooked in broth. Night 2, I made a roast in the Instant Pot. This is one of my favorite things to make just because it is so easy. I just brown some onions and carrots and meat, a roast in the Instant Pot, add about a cup of either broth or water, and set it to the high function for an hour. Now I also made some einkorn biscuits to go with this, but to be honest, my family devoured them before the biscuits even made it to mealtime. here on YouTube told me a trick about making roasted garlic in the Instant Pot as opposed to the oven, and so I tried that by slicing off the top of the garlic, adding some olive oil, setting it on a trivet and cooking it for 5 minutes. Totally worked. So I just squeezed that garlic into my potatoes to make some roasted garlic mashed potatoes, and then I made a gravy. So I just strained off the drippings from the roast and added that to a little roux that I made with flour and butter, and then added some salt and cooked it until it was nice and thick. We love to serve that over mashed potatoes. It really just brings the whole meal together. On day 3, I made a chicken with mushroom cream sauce. I have some more of those chicken breasts fed from the farm. I browned them in a little bit of butter. And then deglazed the pan with a bit of broth so that way the mushrooms wouldn't stick to my cast iron skillet. Added some butter and mushrooms and some cream and Parmesan, salt, pepper, and made a delicious little sauce. And then I picked up some Amish noodles at a general store yesterday when we were out and about, and just cooked those up and served my chicken cream sauce with some pasta. Day 4, I made chicken Marsala soup. You can find this recipe on the Farmhouse on Boone blog. I will leave a link if you want the exact recipe in the description box below, as well as any other recipes that I mention in this video. Okay, the next day I did shepherd's pie. Some people like to call this cottage pie, depending on where you're from and what kind of meat. I know usually shepherd's pie, or in some areas, exclusively means lamb. We've always used beef, but today I'm actually going to use deer. I'm trying to get through all of the meat in my freezer before I order more. I have this terrible habit of ordering more meat whenever we are almost out because I don't want to run out, and I order from local farmers. I very rarely get it from the grocery store. And what happens is I have 3 or 4 packages from several different orders, and so I am committed to getting through everything in there. And so I'm at the point where I'm grinding deer steaks for ground meat and just using things in a way that's a little bit different just to get through it all, so that the way the freezer is completely cleared out before I order another bulk order. So today I got down my meat grinder and ground up some deer steaks to make this cottage pie. We ended up using the rest of the meat the next day for spaghetti, which I didn't actually end up filming because I just show one meal a day. But it made a really delicious cottage pie. Now the whole recipe is actually over on my blog, so you can find that at farmhouseonboone.com if you're looking for a really easy, hearty, one-dish meal like cottage pie or shepherd's pie. Day 6, I did an einkorn chicken and dumplings. I found this recipe on Jovial's website. I love ordering Jovial einkorn flour from Thrive Market. I also do grind my own, but the all-purpose tastes really great in an application like this. You can use either, but it's really delicious. I saw it on Jovial's Instagram the other day and then instantly made it. I think we've made it 3 times since then. You just make these little round dumplings, cook them in the broth and the soup, and it just tastes so good. I had some cut up chicken. I made a whole chicken in the Instant Pot a few days prior, and I can just pull from that for a couple of meals. The last day we did bacon jam, red onion, cheese chicken quesadillas on homemade einkorn sourdough tortillas. This was an idea my husband actually came up with a few weeks ago. We found a bacon jam at a local shop, and it really just adds something so delicious to sandwiches and quesadillas. And I had some more of that leftover chicken from earlier in the week, and it's just a great way to use it up, especially on a weekend. It's just something that everybody loves. It's a good treat for everyone. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you've gained some meal inspiration. I love watching what other people are cooking just to get some new and fresh ideas, new inspiration. I love to change it up seasonally or just based on things that I see, and these kind of videos do help me to do that. Make sure if you have not yet ordered from Thrive Market to go and get 25% off your first order plus a free gift. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.